Once upon a time, there lived a poor peasant and his wife with 3 daughters. One day, as the father was working in his field, he felt very thirsty and sent his eldest daughter to the spring for water. She took a jug and went. Next to the spring grew a large tree. When she came to the spring, the daughter looked at the tree pensively and thought, "One day I'll get married and have a son whom I'll call Kikos. Kikos will grow up and one day he'll climb this tree. They'll fall from it and hit his head on a stone and be killed? Oh, alas, alas, poor little Kikos!" She sat down beneath the tree and began to wail, chanting, "Someday I'll marry and have a son with hair of chastened brown. One day I'll know he'll climb this tree and he'll come tumbling down. Alas, alas, Kikos dear, alas dear, Kikos is dead." She sat through chanting and weeping, and meanwhile everyone at home was wondering why she had not returned. Her mother sent the second daughter to look for her.
Find out what's happened to your sister.
When the eldest daughter saw her sister approaching, she began to wail louder. "Come quick, you poor unfortunate aunt! See what has happened to your poor little nephew Kikos."
What, Kikos?
"Why haven't you heard? Listen! Someday I'll marry and have a son with hair of chastened brown. One day I'll know he'll climb this tree and he'll come tumbling down. Alas, alas, Kikos dear, alas dear, Kikos is dead. Alas, alas, Kikos dear, alas dear, Kikos is dead." The second daughter began to wail. She sat down next to her sister and began to weep. Meanwhile, the mother became still more anxious. She sent out her tired daughter.
You'd better go and see what has happened to your sisters.
The youngest daughter went to the spring and found her sister sitting. They were weeping bitterly. What has happened?" "Don't you know? Someday I'll marry and have a son with hair of chastened brown. One day I'll know who'll climb this tree and he'll come tumbling down. Alas, alas, Kikos dear, alas dear, Kikos is dead." Mother couldn't bear 2 seconds any longer and ran out the spring herself. All 3 daughters ran to meet her. "Come quick, you poor unfortunate grandmother! See what has happened to your dear little grandson."
What grandson? A saint when am I a grandmother?
"Why don't you know yet, mother? Someday I'll marry and have a son with hair of chastened brown. One day I'll know he'll climb this tree and he'll come tumbling down. Alas, alas, Kikos dear, alas dear, Kikos is dead."
Alas, alas, why I'm still living there, Kikos? It's better that your poor old grandmother should beat it herself than to have this happen to you.
Understand where they had all gone. He began to look for them and finally found them at the spring. As soon as they saw him coming, they all ran to meet him, crying, "Come quick, you poor unfortunate grandfather! See what has happened to your favorite grandson Kikos."
"What a grandfather? What's Kikos? What is it all about anyway? I don't understand."
"What? You don't understand? Haven't you heard? Someday I'll marry and have a son with hair of chastened brown. One day I'll know he'll climb this tree and he'll come tumbling down. Alas, alas, Kikos dear, alas dear, Kikos is dead." The have a bit.
Look here, you foolish woman. Why are you crying? You know you can bring poor little Kikos back to life with your tears. Let us go home instead and invite the neighbors to feast in Kikos' memory. Such is life. We come and we departed.
All they possessed was an ox and a bag of flour. They killed the ox and baked bread, and invited the guests. Then they ordered a mass of Kikos' soul and held a feast in his memory. That calmed them all, and they went on living as peacefully as before.